Hey everybody, I'm Drew, and we're going to do some energy body healing today. Um, I am a grateful graduate of Corinne Grillo's Angel Alchemy Academy, and today I thought for fun I would, we'll see if anybody is coming in here. For some reason, I think I have still some comments from the prior person here. Anyway, so what I thought I would do this today was do something a little different while I wait for people to come in, and I pulled a card for the group. So maybe I'll just give it a few minutes, maybe a minute for anybody to pop in. I think what I will do is I'm just gonna explain what I'm gonna do, and I think we got a couple people coming in here, which is cool. Angela, all right, cool, thank you. So I'm zooming in from about 30 minutes from Boston, a little town called Marlboro. And today we're going to be doing a group healing. We might have time for two. That's what I had time for yesterday. The time seemed to be, had a little extra time yesterday. So I ended up doing two. So if you have concerns about, you know, uh, hello out there. Oh, this is great. People are showing up. All right. So, so what am I saying? All right. So anyway, so today I'm doing a group healing, and which is a little different from when you come in for a regular session. Regular session is I do a body scan first, um, and and it's just a little bit longer and more in depth. So anyway, um, so that's what we're going to be doing today, and I'm going to explain a little bit about why it's important to clear the energy body and doing some grounding and let's see. When I begin the healing, I'm going to play some music, and I have some good music here. It's 174 hertz. It's also helps with pain relief and deep relaxation. When I do the healing, I also what I'll be doing is I'll be asking Spirit to send unconditional love to each and every one of you, and physical and healing the energy body. So, and this will also go out to anybody that's watching the replay. So, which is great because working with angels, there is no time and space. It's all just right now. So, so anyway, so just for fun for today, because I had a little extra time yesterday, I pulled a card and I wrote down what I thought, what came to me. So this was the card that I pulled. It's from a deck, uh, which you guys are probably familiar with, but I was guided to use this deck for Kyle Gray, Angel Prayers. This one right here. And I pulled the Archangel Zadkiel card, which is transformation. Hopefully you can see that. But Zadkiel is the angel of mercy, compassion, forgiveness, and he helps to free you from karmic bonds. So this is what I got from. This is what came to me when I got the card, and if everybody can hear me, okay. Carolyn, all right, Angela, Kitty, British Columbia, awesome, cool. Um, so this card, again, for those you can see right here. What came to me is abundance is being offered to you at this time, and the ancestors are involved. Um, and they would like you to step into your passion and your power. Transformation calls for resilience, support, and Archangel Zadkiel is offering the support. So if you're going through a transformation of any sort, then he is the one to call upon. One of many, I guess. So basically, you don't have to go through it by yourself. Even if it feels that way during transformation, sometimes it feels like you are going through it by yourself. I mean, internally we are, but there are other people to reach out to. Because it feels like when we're going through transformation, the people, places, and things can fall away. However, I also got that you're being offered all that you need in new support and guidance, and to be alert for those new people, places, and things that are being offered to you at this time, and also to allow for the space and time and the nurturing to go through this transformation. Whether it's you're going through a spiritual transformation into your new professions, or in healing, or you're evolving, or a new career, or whatever it may be. Um, so yeah, so just allow for the space and time and nurturing of your gifts to transform while you're stepping into it, and it gets more comfortable, so that you can do what you came here to do. Um, and it's not always easy going through transformation. However, it's well worth it, I think, once we get to the other side of it. Um, and so that's basically, so that was the card that I pulled. So that's for all of you guys. It's a beautiful card. All right. So what else we got? Oh, good. So, okay. So, let's see what we have here. So once I go into the meditation to do the energy body healing, like I said, I'll play some music, and then I'll come back and I'll see like what your experience was, and I'll tell you anything that I might have gotten. Nadine, hi, how are you? And pink, cute. Um, so why is it important to clear the energy body? Okay. I actually found a couple more notes that I wanted to share with you guys. And actually, I think I'll share that first. It's just some of the things that we learned, in school. So what I'm basically sharing is things that I learned in the academy. The healing, this knowledge that I have here now. But healing the energy body is important because we can, just like throughout life, throughout years, and days, we can walk through certain, just walking throughout the day, like you walk into different energies, they stick on you. You can get them from other people, or say you get into a mood and your energies get kind of low. They tend to bog you down. So clearing the energy body is like a detoxing of all these things, so that you can connect better with your with heaven and in your body, and it helps with your gifts of intuition, and just for you to feel lighter and brighter. And sometimes it's like you just feel clearer, you just feel cleared out. And like I was sharing yesterday, it's like I didn't really know about the energy body and clearing it prior to school. So but it is believed that we can we can have this energetic ties from like prior lives or ancestry. So clearing this is really important, and it's good for self-care. So the process is very, very quick, actually. I mean, even if you have accumulated years of like stuck on, as like I was saying, that Corinne calls it hoocha. These dark energies can like jump onto you or be on you, or um, it only takes like 15 minutes to like for the angels to just clear it out. So that's for those notes. So I'd also like to start with some grounding. And you had back surgery. Okay, let me get some. Let me take some notes here so that when I go in for the healing, thank you so much, Nadine, for sharing that. I really appreciate that. I'm wishing you well. Wishing you well. So, okay, so let's do some grounding. I'm just gonna read through it, and grounding is important. It creates a circuit. It's like there's several ways to that you can. Um, like once we get through the energy, like it's good to either learn how to do it or to get this done. But there's also other ways that you can help clear these lower energies, and one is to ground yourself, because the earth will take these energies and transmute them into a light, into a high frequency. Also, if you feel a lot of light workers, and especially at this time right now, at this time that Earth is ascending in a way, and all these energies are pouring into Earth, there's a lot of us that feel not only our energies, but these energies that we come across every day from other people, but we can also feel a collective energy. And these things can build up. And sometimes you can just simply say, lower energies, mine or otherwise, you're not welcome here. Please leave. And you do that in a more from a power place than a place of fear, because you have the power to do that. And you just say, please leave. And I call in my light. I call in my spirit guides, energy, and that's the only energy that is allowed here at this time. And that does help. Let me see. I'm trying to think some other ways. Other ways to clear out different energies is like sage, Palo Santo, crystals. This. So, okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me. I so appreciate that, kitty cat. Thank you so much. All right. All right. So let's get into. Okay, so we're going to do a grounding technique called the tripod, and it's very simple. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then there's other ways to do grounding. So you can always look things up or talk to other people, or But basically, this is really simple. You just sit and you visualize, and whether you feel it or you don't feel it, just know that it's happening. And you can also call on Archangel Michael to help ground you. He's very good with that. So basically, let's just start with just taking a deep breath. I have to take a deep breath. Let's move some energy around here. It's like when you start these things, it's like a little nerve-wracking. So this is like the second time. Okay, so we just sit, we picture the base of the spine just going down, and just picture it going into the earth, just going down into the earth, like going, through the floor, into the earth, through the soil and the rocks, and just picture it going all the way down, through crystals, through all the way to this. I go right to the center of the earth. And you can go into the molten lava if you want. I picture crystals, picture wrapping the spine around the crystals and anchoring into the earth that way. And then I do the same thing with the feet. So you go to your feet, and you can also ask Mother Earth, you can also ask her to help you ground, to assist you in grounding. I do that. If I feel like I'm having trouble, or if I just feel like, I want some help. So go to the feet, and then you just picture vines coming out of your feet. Just picture them going down to the floor. And you breathe, and breathing helps it kind of move down through the soil, the rocks, all the way to the center. And again, I picture crystals, and I picture them just wrapping around. And then You just use your imagination to picture the vines just expanding out through the earth, through the earth, and just anchoring. And this creates that circuit, you know. And creating that circuit does help. When you get rid of these things, it does help with your anxiety, and it doesn't help. It does help with these things. Um, so it's a positive thing to do. And sometimes it's like, it's like when you're around other people that do it, it's helpful because sometimes you can forget to do it, and it's just a simple exercise, and it's quick, and you can just get so much out of it. Um, so let's see. So we're gonna get into. We're gonna call in. I'm gonna call in now. Um, I'm just like I like to say a little something and call in my guides and the archangels prior to doing the healings. And so this is basically what I say before each healing. Um, I would like to call in and give gratitude to our spirit, and you can call in whoever you feel like you want to call in. Okay, obviously. So, but I just want to let you know that if you have the loved ones that you want to call in or certain archangels to call in, then by all means do that. Okay, all right, and feel free to share. You know, who you call in to. So I would now like to call in and give gratitude to our spirit, to our spirit guides, to our loved ones, the archangels, ascended masters, and all of our spirit teams. And before we begin the healing process, let's open our minds and our hearts up to the curiosity, and to the unknown, and to the unexpected, and the subtleties of healing. And so it is. Um, Sometimes, you know, healing can be subtle. It can be a reset of energy, just to sit in a space. Like before I show up here, I call in 6 archangels to create a container in a space, because you want to show up with a higher vibration, because that that'll go out to you. So it's like I want to create the best space possible, um, to be of the most service. So that's one of the ways that I do that. So, and I'm really grateful to be able to do that, and I'm very grateful that they all show up. And so, okay, so I'm going to what I'm going to do now is I like to have Crystal with me, and I'm going to do an energy body healing. And so you just sit back and just relax and breathe. And I'm going to put on that music, like I said, just because it can get really quiet, and sometimes you don't know if you're still connected. So just so you know, you're still connected. And like I said, this is 174 hertz, and this music is made for pain relief and deep relaxation. Um, so, so it'll take me a few minutes. So just relax, and here we go. Thank you, Carolyn. So glad you're here. So glad. So glad you're all here. You hear that? Jody, perfect timing. That's right. Here we go. Okay. All right. So if anybody wants to share on what they might have experienced. So I felt Archangel Metatron come in, and he also deals with the flow of energy. He does sacred geometry. He has a so I mean it's perfect. He's perfect to be here right now because this is what we're doing. But he also has a cube. It's called Metatron's cube. Um, but but yeah, he helps with the flow of energy. And so basically, I had some stuff going on in the solar plexus. So I don't know if people are. I tried to ask for some more information, but I was just getting maybe possibly some. I don't know if it's some anxiety, but and then when I was asking for more information, I basically just saw nature, and so I'm thinking it's probably anxiety, and that people need to maybe get out and get outside a little. But maybe if you're recovering from surgery, that might be a little difficult. So maybe just having some company or some or watching. When I had my surgery, I used to watch some things on. That's awesome. Hi, Rosita. How you doing? Um, I used to watch some nature things on, whether it be my phone or whatever, and find something on YouTube just to see something outside, and it was helpful, you know. So, yeah. So, and then, I got a little wave of sadness. So I don't know, what people are experiencing right now out there. But there are a lot of things going on in the world right now. So it's not abnormal to be experiencing that. And but I think that doing healings, is good, is great for self care. Like I was sharing, I not only do healings on myself, but I also have other healers work on me, and I love it. And I love it. And also, it may make you really hungry. People have a tendency to get very hungry after they get a healing, and you want to make sure that you drink a lot of water, afterwards as well. It's good for you. Does anybody have any anything that they would like to share, or would you like me to? I didn't. I did pull other cards, but I didn't really uh, do any intuitive. Okay, because I'm going to do a second one. Okay. Okay, get some information. Also, Angela, I don't know how, like, obviously I can't see who's, out there, like what you're, how much you know about angels or whatever, and I'm still learning myself a lot about them. But Archangel Raphael is the healer, and, you can always call him in, call in the angels and ask for them to, ask them for healing, and any angel or, your higher self, or that you connect with, ask for that healing. You deserve that healing. And if even to remove the inflammation, you know uh, you know that's what they're there for. And they're there to help, and they're there to love you and to be there for you. And I feel like Archangel Michael's coming in to concur this. Yes, ask Archangel Michael as well. um, so so when I go in, I did ask for healing in general for everybody needs, but I also like to Oh, cool. I'm glad. Definitely glad. Um, and there's there's different. Um, there's actually a I could pull it up really quickly for Raphael. There's a prayer uh, that I like to say, and I'll just share it with you really quickly. It's very short, and it says, "Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask for healing. I ask for vibrant health. Please wrap my body in your emerald light until there is no more illness, there is no more pain. Let me be whole, and so it is." And if I could post that on here, I would. But if you would like to message me, I can always send you a picture of it, through Facebook or whatever. Um, and or my email is drewlodi@aol.com, which is a little bit of. I have a Gmail as well, so you can do drewlodi at Gmail or AOL, whichever you remember. But anyway, or you can just watch the replay back and maybe write it down or something. But I say that one like on a daily basis. Yes, yes, that's awesome, Nadine. Oh, I like that, Archangel Ariel for strength. It's beautiful. The funniest thing that you said that was one of the cards I pulled. That was one of the cards I pulled, Nadine. Can you see that? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Um, so, oh, cool. Kristen, I'm so glad you like it. Um, yeah, I'd be glad to, um, share whatever I can. Does anybody have any questions on like the healing or the process, or because I'll share whatever I can with you. Like I said, I'm a new graduate, so I'm still learning, and like I was sharing yesterday, when you call in the archangels and a good way to cultivate relationships with them that Corinne taught us. Oh, thank you. Um, is that is when you call them in, um, like when I'm doing the 6 angel protection when I call them in, I sit and I wait to feel them come in. And some of them I have actually, like, I'm more sentient, so I feel things in my body. Yeah, sometimes I get visions, sometimes I get like pictures, but my body is like really where everything really comes in. Um, so like I was sharing yesterday, like when Archangel Michael comes in, I feel a tingling up here. But these things are like, it just takes time to, some archangels that I call in, I'm still waiting to like figure out like where do I exactly feel that in my body. But and then Metatron's very obvious for me because my ear like does this like vibrating thing, and but it's really obvious, and I know that he's here when that happens. It's like I can't. I mean, my ear does not vibrate otherwise. Let me tell you. Um, but yeah, so what do we got going on here? I'm trying to think what else I can share with you before I do the second healing. Because I want to give it a few more minutes. Let's see. So we shared about how grounding is important. We shared about why the energy body clearing is important. Um, different ways to do that. Different ways to clear energy. I was sharing earlier about Sage and Palo Santo. Just commanding the energies to leave you. Um, because like I was saying earlier, we can pick up energies from all different places, and some of us are more sensitive to it than others. And but I have a feeling if you're here today, then you are, um, you know, sensitive to energies, and in a good way, in a good way, and it's and you should embrace that. You know, because a lot of times people, you know, call people like myself, oh, you're too sensitive to this. It's like I am what I am, and this is part of the gift that I didn't know that I had. You know, but being willing to this is what we came here for, is to transmute these energies and be of service. So you know so I guess no one has any questions or anything like that about okay, so we can actually go into a second healing, um and I don't think anything else I could share about as far as like school or angels or things like that, but since we don't have any questions. Oh, selenite. Yes, that's so good. That is so good. I actually have some selenite around here, but it's a little far away for me for me to reach. I'd have to get up. I wanted to show everybody what it looked like in case people didn't know it. It's white. It's white, and it's selenite's great because you don't have to like a lot of crystals, you have to clear them, but selenite you don't. Selenite is a grounding crystal, you know. Hello. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. You're the best, Carolyn. If anybody doesn't know Carolyn, you should. She is wonderful, and she will also be on. She's also part of the Love Fest, and if you get a chance to check her out, please do, because she is a beautiful soul. So, all right, so let's go in and we'll do another healing because we have about 10 minutes, and if anybody else has any more concerns, please say so. But uh, I did write down about the gallbladder and the inflammation and pancreas. So let's do that. So I just have to pull up the music again because I had gotten the prayer out. So give me 1 second, and we'll continue that on. And yeah, so start this up. I'll get my crystal out. All right. Lower back. I meant I meant I saw Minta yesterday. She rocked it too. Extremely gifted. If you get a chance to check her out, honestly, these people are something else. All right. Just writing it down because I like to do that. Okay. Let's put some music on. We'll go back in and just breathe and relax, and just enjoy yourself. Take a few minutes for yourself and just feel the energy come in, feel the angels come in. Um, okay. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, so I'm back in and asked for Nadine, because I just saw that Nadine. Um, what time is it? Oh, it's that time. So I want to thank everybody for being here. I am so happy that you were here. I'm so happy that I get to do this. I want to thank Corinne and all the angels and archangels, and you might also, like I was saying earlier, you might. Oh, thank you, Angela. It means everything to me. It really does. Um, that after healing, you may be very hungry. So um, I know I get very hungry, so I just eat and drink plenty of water. And I have one more to do on Saturday, but I'm going to try to stay for the Love Fest to see my classmates and really enjoy their gifts, because they're truly gifted and supportive, and and all of you just continue to shine your light and to be around like-minded people. You deserve that, and sending you love and light always. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Kitty Cat. All right. Everybody have a good day. See you later. Thank you so much. If I can use find my cursor here, I'll be okay. Here we go.